What's up guys, I'm Cyantrail and this is Minecraft. I bet you're wondering what's up with the two structures behind me, and I also bet you're wondering why I'm in creative. Well, I am working on an update to Xisumavoid's elevator from Season 10 of Hermitcraft. I have his elevator in my color scheme, because you gotta throw in the cyan, it's in the name. But I have his elevator in my color scheme, unchanged other than the colors and like the differences in height. But I'm going to show off how his elevator works. You know what? Actually, hang on a second. Game mode, survival. So you can see the hearts and things. When his elevator, you go up, you click the note block, and then that's how you get up. And then on the way down, you hug the honey wall until you get to the floor you want. And that's your floor selector. That works pretty well. I am not changing the going up. If you want to see the redstone for how he did it, go watch his video. I'm not changing it. I, however, don't like having to hug the honey wall because hugging the honey wall requires you to have actual skill. And some of us wearing dark blue hoodies with their hair in their eyes have zero skill whatsoever. So I wanted to update this and add my own spin to it. So I'll show off how it works first. It's going to be a similar vibe to going up because I wanted to try to keep the style consistent. You go over here, you land on the powdered snow, click that, and the pistons move it. Now let's fly around in creative a little bit. What we have here is a little bit of observer into a repeater. Literally all it is you click this. This observer monitors it, this observer checks it was observed. Thrilling. Puts a redstone signal into here. I broke the whole thing. Hang on. I forgot that I was in creative, so I can break things easily, and I need to make sure that I don't just randomly click. So, this observer puts a redstone signal into here, this this repeater pulls that signal into here, which turns off the torch, which powers this and this, pushing it out. It's going to stay powered pretty much constantly, because that's the idea. And then when you need it to, you just click it, and it unpowers it. So to see it from this side, fairly straightforward. Now there's a couple of things you have to be careful with on this, and I'll go down to the bottom one to test it. I'll break this, that'll pull in that. Should still be fine, okay. And then I'll unpower this one. Originally, I just powered the top one thinking that that would be fine because it would power both of them. This piston would then power this one. The issue there is when you unpower it, for just a fraction of a second, there is no block underneath the carpet, so the carpet just completely breaks. So in order to care for that, you have to do this. And power the bottom one first, because then when the things are removed, they end up moving at the same time because they're both powered the same way. Now let me add that right there. At least that was what my small brain can understand it, is that you have to make sure that there's a block underneath the carpet. But that works now. It's not open for very long, but it doesn't really need to be because any longer and... oh well, but because the powdered snow is not technically a solid block, you don't take suffocation damage when you go through it. There is one big thing to note about the differences between these two elevators. Xisumavoid made his with compactness in mind, and I tried to replicate it as good as I could, but in order to do the powdered snow, you have to make it 1 block wider, so this is 6 blocks, whereas this is 5 blocks. And then these also come out 1 block further. But the nice thing is you don't have to rely on your skill of riding the honey down to slow your fall if it's a really high system. The reason that you have to make it go out more is because water destroys snow blocks, or powder specifically. Water specifically destroys powdered snow blocks. If you have water on powdered snow, it moves it. It also removes carpet. So you move it one wide, that way you can block off that wall. The only other issue that I have with this is aesthetically, the piston here is a little bit ugly. If I wanted to get rid of that, I can do honey and do some block magic, but then you have to have immovable blocks like furnaces, chests, barrels, etc., etc. And I didn't want to do that. So aesthetically, I would rather do this. And it even ended up working out that I could get the note blocks lined up, so that way you were getting a little bit of symmetry. So this was a little bit of a short video, but I hope you guys really enjoy it. Can't wait to see you all next time. See ya!